Stop the presses. We finally have some Ultra Pro Wrestling news. Dubious ones, I hope you're ready for this one. Buckle up, because it's going to be a good one. As our boy Jbarnacles just dropped us a massive update for Ultra Pro Wrestling and the highly anticipated Creation Suite. So let's take a look-see here. So we've got players will have the tools necessary to create all their favorites from legendary giants, warriors, savages, icons, phenoms, rattlesnakes, and Brahma bulls to modern-day tribal chiefs and best bout machines. So we've got a little image here of the creator wrestler that you can find on their on the Ultra Pro Wrestling website. Obviously, I'll leave all the socials for UPW, as I always do in my Ultra Pro Wrestling videos in the description down below. So be sure to tune into that, as you can look through all of this, and I will leave a link to this post as well. But here is something new. We have not seen this beautiful screenshot here. So you've got templates, you've got the different heads you can switch from, outfits, you've got your upper body, J, N, and T. Not sure what they stand for, but you've got your J, N, and T. What would that sort? Torso for T. I don't know what the J stands for, but either way, we've got upper arms left and right, your elbow, your wrist, your hands, lower body, knees, and feet. So you've got all the different parts of the body, the things as you can see here. This would be on the elbow pad. You've got the wrist pads, different things you can edit, the knee pads, the trunks, all that fun stuff. We've got lots of people asking about the limitations of the Ultra Pro Wrestling Creator Wrestler system. This was from back in 2023. So we got a small taste of Bill Dollar early on in that image. So we can adjust the muscle mass and other proportions to make accurate physiques for your favorite wrestlers, whether it's a 5'3", 150-pound luchador to a 6'4", 270-pound bodybuilder like your Brock Lesnar types, or your 7'4", 450-pound giants, or even a 600-plus pound sumo. So let's take a look at this. So let's see.
First video going into some sort of behind the scenes.
So this is the shape blending from a year ago.
So this isn't actually inside the game engine.
So for those of you who haven't seen, I'm not going to have all the commentary. You can find this on the Ultra Pro Wrestling page. This they posted a year ago. This I'm just going to speed up a little bit for you, just so you can get an idea, as we do have body morphing in this game, which is very cool. So we'll go with that and show off a little bit of the body morphing we're going to see here. So as you can see, you'll be able to take them, make them really fat, skinnier, muscular, not so muscular. Gives you an idea of a little bit of the editing there. Kind of cool that you'd be able to have body morphing back like we've wanted for so very long. And same thing, you've got face morphing. Face morphing is something we've wanted back in WWE games for a very long time. I love that we're getting it. That looks like almost like a Green Goblin kind of look with the ears and stuff, the way the face went. That's really cool. And I love this art style myself. Very, very cool. Like you can see, you can make them skinnier, make them more muscular. Very, very cool stuff. I love it. I absolutely love that you can make fat, skinny, big, small, change the type of face, the structure, the size. I hope you can you can change the size of the neck. I'm really hoping you can move features up and down, left and right. I'm sure you'll be able to, but look, you can make the traps big. So they're giving back the body morphing that we've wanted, that we got taken away from us from the WWE games, coming to Ultra Pro Wrestling. So that's really, really cool. Here you got like a Bobby Lashley kind of build with those giant traps. You can shrink in the stomach, so you can shrink in like individual parts to make him look essentially however you want. You can make an Incredible Hulk, I'm assuming, really easily. Make your favorite superheroes. And this is the kind of game with the kind of art style. I don't want to say it's similar to like Marvel Rivals art style, but they've got the Disney Infinity look that they've given to these characters. I think will really suit characters like cartoon characters and like anime characters, and especially like superhero characters. If you want to get your Marvel Rival style heroes into Ultra Pro Wrestling, I think that's definitely going to be doable with this art style and all the body morphing and changes you can make to make characters big or small. I think you may have trouble getting a Jeff the Landshark type character in there, but I think you'll very easily be able to. And look, you can make it whether it's a man or a woman, give them man or woman features, and you can do this for both the men and the women. You can completely alter size of their face, size of their their musculature. If you want a bodybuilder women build, you can do that. Very, very cool stuff on how you can you can customize, it seems like, every part of the bodies. So very, very neat stuff. As you can see, slim them down a little bit. This is obviously like alpha development. This is footage from like over a year ago. This is back in 2023? Yeah, this is from November 2023. So this is like they'll have come a long way from here. But this is just giving you a base idea of like how much you can literally change everything from the face, the size of the hands, size of the body, like just everything in this. I think that's super, super cool. You can make a really muscular fat guy. I'm sure you can make them not muscular as well. But this is, again, super pre-alpha footage that Jbarnacles is sharing with us in this giant post. Again, I'm going to leave a post to this for you guys on Twitter. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on X/Twitter over at Mr. Dubs86. Link, again, will be in the description. So always make sure you're checking the description of all these videos. And make sure if you're not, subscribe to the channel. But this is a big Create a Wrestler post giving you guys an idea for those of you who are new to Ultra Pro Wrestling. Just some of the menus, the way the game's kind of going to look. This is not a finalized product. This is from November 2023, but just giving you more of an idea here. We'll speed it up again, speed up the playback for you guys, but just to give you an idea of what some of the menus are going to look like. Obviously, the characters, these are not finished. This is not what they're going to look like, but this is giving you an idea of what some of the models in-game are going to look like, and the character select screens and all that. Obviously, not the final product, but he is sharing their many, many different Create a Wrestler videos that they had posted from us. This is something new from us that I have not seen. I have seen, and I do have videos that I've made on these different Create a Wrestler videos. That's why I'm not fully breaking them down, as we have already seen a lot of this stuff. Again, as you can see, some of the progress made, but just shows you different stuff in the Create a Wrestler. As you see, not finished, his hand disappeared there, but they're just showing off that you can change different colors in different parts of the attire with all the different customized options. So you're really going to be able to fully customize this game to your heart's content. People are really, really going to love that. So pretty exciting stuff. What I want to look at is some of the newness right here. Not only can you morph the body, but you can make the necessary adjustments to the face to ensure accuracy of your wrestler. Take a look at some of these examples of some head sculpts. So this is some new stuff that we haven't seen yet. As detailed, these are, they're not even the final versions. Okay, so yeah, there's little word, little typos there, but this is not the final versions, but these are confirmed by Lucha Lew, some of the new models. These look really awesome. If you ask me, these character models I think look so cool. The unique characters designed by Hal Haney, brought to life by guys like Lucha Lew doing the 3D modeling for them. There's Big Ben Nevis there, one of the original characters from Sam Vallely himself, his older brother, Big Ben Nevis there. I absolutely love these models. I think they look so cool. This looking like a Soda Popinski from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Vodka Popinski or whatever his name was in the original game, the not censored NES version. But yeah, Soda Popinski there. Looks like him, obviously, so that's not who he is. But some of the Hal Haney's creations brought to life. And again, can't have an accurate character model with generic gear, right? And that won't be an issue in Ultra Pro Wrestling. Choose a robust selection of gear with the superstars of yesterday and today in mind, with the ability to even alter the material. So this is showing you the material showcase. So this is just a big link from different videos. This one from 7 months ago. But this is just showing off some of the different, this is the materials showcase. I don't know if we've seen this one. Okay, yeah, no, I did see this one. So this is just showing off, again, we'll speed it up a little bit. Blue collar Bill Dollar. And you can see them just changing the material of the jacket here to a much shinier one. Let's make sure the quality's, 1440. So you can really see that. Here, you've got more of like a snakeskin kind of print. Here now, much shinier with a much more shimmery kind of look to it. Here's more of a velvety kind of material. Oh, sorry, denim. So yeah, you can see in the top left here, I wasn't reading that. So you've got wood. So you can have different types of materials, which I think is very, very cool. Leather, nice leather there, different variations there. I like it. And they have a decal material type. And you've got a glitter version here. Very cool stuff. Some stuff that I have not seen, some stuff I have. Most of the stuff I have covered. A nice rubber there for your blacks and stuff. I hope you can get that a darker black. And then you've got plastic. Plastic in different colors. Organza. Organza. I don't know what they call that in WWE games, but they definitely have that one in those as well. You've got a satin. So I like that we have the different material types. That's really cool. That's a very Razor Ramon style vest if I've ever seen one with that satin vest, that nice bright pink. Then you've got velour. How many types are there? We've got vinyl. We've got cloth. We've got rainbow. Whoa, that kind of hurts my eyes. Won't be using that one, I don't think. Ooh, God, that really does hurt my eyes. You've got pearl. Pearl's kind of cool. That hurts my eyes a little bit less. Then you've got glow. I like the glow ones because those I'm sure are going to glow in your entrance just like in the 2K games. Then we're back to satin. And then now they're showing the decal material type. So we've got carbon fiber, organza. So this is like, so for the decals themselves can have a different material. So your decals, that's really cool. They can have a different material than the base jacket. So that's pretty neat. That's something I didn't notice upon first glance. So that is very, very cool. And then using the in-game paint tool or uploading your own custom designs, you can take an almost perfect singlet and make it suitable for an Olympic gold medalist. Create one-of-a-kind design or take some shorts, upload a logo or two, and you got an attire made for a genetic freak. So there you go. So this is their just a little model, as you can see, of like a Mr. Perfect singlet. But then you can take, the different, you can upload your own custom images to make a proper attire. Here's another example of a singlet here. And then you put on something, say like an RVD style. I really like that RVD style singlet. Same thing. You want a generic pair of shorts, but then, you put on your little big bad booty daddy logos on them, and then you're good to go. So the fact that we're going to be able to upload our own using the in-game paint tool or uploading our own custom designs, I'm liking hearing that they are saying the uploading of your own custom designs, it's not just the in-game paint tool that you're going to have to use to make logos, but you have both. So this is showing off the in-game paint tool, I believe, right here, where it says just the UPW kind of spray painted on there. So players will be able to, who are proficient, will be able to make perfect, accurate, just like they do in the WWE games, recreations of all your favorite wrestlers. Very, very exciting. And then our boy Jbarnacles is telling us no more are the days where you'll have to use several different creative wrestler slots for the same wrestler. Much like the previous Aki Classics or AKI Classics that inspired UPW, there are multiple attire slots, way more than 4, so you're not limited to 4, and each attire slot can have a different moveset, entrance, and music. Wow, that's crazy. So you can have a different variations of, say, a cane. Say you have a cane, but you have one of the attires as Isaac Yankem DDR. Then you can change his moveset and his entrance, so he doesn't come out with the cane entrance, but he comes out with the Isaac Yankem entrance and changes his moveset to the Isaac Yankem moveset. Or again, you can have the three-face Safoli. You make your Dude Love, Cactus Jack, Mankind. They had somewhat different finishers and stuff, so being able to change the moveset, the entrance music, etc., that is real customizability. That's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff I want to see from hyper-focus games, the stuff that we aren't getting from the big main players of your WW2Ks of the world. And we're getting, of course, Create a Championship. These images from 2023, this is our, I believe, the Global Internet Wrestling Champion. I think this is the belt that's going out to the Kickstarters, I do believe. Still waiting on mine, you guys. As a Kickstarter supporter at the championship level, waiting on my title, UPW title belt to come in the mail. But you are able to create your own belts in game, and they look really, really nice. I like some of the art they drew for their various championships in game. I like the different strap colors. I like the different designs they made. I think very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. Looking very good. Of course, there's Create an Arena, and this is going to be the first time we've seen, at least in a long time, a six-sided ring. You're getting a six-sided ring in UPW. It's happening. We, of course, are getting different sizes of the different size options for your regular rings as well. So you'll be able to have big, larger, and smaller ones. And I'm wondering if that's going to affect if, say, you have a character that has the jumping ability at max, and say he can jump all the way across the ring like RVD can for, say, a Van Terminator. Say he does that with ease in a smaller ring like the ECW ones, but if you have that bigger WWE like 20 by 20 ring, will he have a little bit more issue getting there? I'm just wondering for like springboard moves and stuff like that, because I'm sure like the Van Terminator probably be a solid animation in itself. We'll have to see how that works out. But I'm just wondering if the different sizes of the ring will impact that, and I'm really curious to know how certain moves like that are going to work in like a six-sided ring. Like, how am I going to do the Van Terminator in a six-sided ring? Or can I at all? Will I just go from here to here? Or will I go all the way from here to here? Or all the way from here to here the long way? I'm curious to see. I cannot wait. But here, a beautiful look, as you can see, the Monday Riot Arena that we're getting in the demo that's coming. Very much reminiscent, as you can see, of the old Monday Night Raw Arena. I think they did a tremendous job recreating this. I think it looks great. Big fan. And of course, your MMA style cages we're going to be getting as well. So you're going to be able to have your MMA, UFC type promotions in Ultra Pro Wrestling. That's great. I can't wait. As the Aki games, the AKI games, had an MMA style in like Revenge. Bill Goldberg had it. In the virtual pro wrestling game, some of the other characters had it, where instead of having up, down, left, right on the B button moves in the grapple, pressing any direction on the B button would start a combo, and you'd start doing strikes and stuff, and like more of an MMA based style, and that was really cool. And you could have a lot of moves that would knock players out, submission style type moves. So I really am excited to have like MMA style fighters in this game and be able to play in the MMA style arenas. Of course, you've got like your big leagues, your like WWE style arenas, or right here, like your Monday Blasts. This, I believe, is what we're going to be playing in weekly for our online championship in the game. And then you've got like your Mexico style rings, like your six-sided rings here, or your indies, like your Ring of Honors, your House of Honor here, your Japan, Ultra Japan Pro Wrestling. So really, really cool stuff, and you'll be able to customize all the arenas. So if you want to make an AEW Dynamite arena, if you want to make a New Japan Wrestle Kingdom arena, if you want to make a WrestleMania arena, a Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, NXT, from the past, from today, if you can dream it, you can make it in Ultra Pro Wrestling, and that is very, very exciting. Here we've got a video from the October update. There is so much here that Jbarnacles left us here. So this is a video from 2 months ago. I have covered this already. As you can see, I'm one of the top comments from 2 months ago. But we were told that we might be getting up to 10 characters in the demo. This just kind of showing off the being able to change this a little bit more. The Create an Arena, again, we'll speed this up a little bit. Just so you can get an idea here where you can change logos, you can change the apron, the color of the ring post, you can add decals, things like this. You can change the logos on the chairs, colors of logos, all that kind of stuff. Throw on big logos in the middle if you want in the ring. As you can see, I don't think, that wasn't there before. You can change that to raw, so you can make that, you can change it to whatever you like written in there. See, so you can have like a Monday Night Raw style arena. Very cool. Throw a big Ultra Pro Wrestling logo in the middle. Change the ropes, change the turnbuckles, change the pads. I'm hoping they'll have variations on different pads, so I actually think we've seen them. So you have like a Japan style turnbuckle pads as well, but you can change all the logos on the chairs, colors of the banners. You really have full customizability in this like we've never seen before, because these guys are fans. These guys are huge fans. You can change the balcony, put banners up if you want, take them down. Just all kinds of stuff. It's really crazy. We're going to have backstage areas as well. So in any match, you should be able to go backstage and you'll be able to have either we'll be fighting in the crowds as well and maybe going up on these balconies and such. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that we have not seen in a long time. I think this is super, super cool. Just all the customizability is really what we've been lacking in a lot of these newer wrestling games. So I'm really excited to see that stuff. Again, I'm going to leave a post of this so you can find all these videos, all the links to all of them from the big post from our boy Jbarnacles. We're going to be doing Create an Event. This was a little sneak peek. Again, this is all the way from back in 2022. This was before Ultra Pro Wrestling was really much of anything. This was just a demonstration of like the Create an Event system. So we're not going to actually have like an ECW Hardcore Heaven 99. This is just giving you an idea of what they had in mind for a UPW. So this is like super, super early on, but this just goes to show you how easily you could make an ECW arena in Ultra Pro Wrestling if you wanted like Hardcore Heaven 99. And so this I thought was a really cool demonstration that they showed us of how easily you'll be able to make that in Ultra Pro Wrestling. So very, very cool stuff. Again, this is from back on October 20th, 2022. So this is before the Kickstarter even went live. Like this is old stuff, but again, this is more just a demonstration of what we'll be able to do with the Create an Arena. Very, very cool stuff. Then we've got, of course, Create an Event. So you'll be able to make your own pay-per-views and stuff like that. So that's cool. So they show off a little bit of that. Again, I've covered all this stuff in prior Ultra Pro Wrestling videos. You can check out the playlist. I've got a whole litany of Ultra Pro Wrestling videos going over all of this stuff. But you will be able to pick things like the arenas. You can pick the theme, the venue, the stage, the ring, the ringside, the backstage area you want for it, the info, what kind of matches, logos you want on them. You're getting full customizability in this game like we have not seen in a long time. Music, everything. I believe you'll be able to, if you're playing on PC or if you are even on console, I believe you might be able to even use your own music from your hard drive. Don't quote me on that because I know it's something they wanted, but it's not set in stone. They're not sure, but they will have an in-game MIDI editor, so you'll be able to recreate the themes of your favorite wrestlers in like a chiptune, like 8-bit, like in a video game style, without the lyrics there. So they will have that in-game MIDI editor, but they're showing you in the Create an Arena as well. You can pick like different stages, Trons, like as you can see, just as a demonstration, like a WWE style Titantron, entrance ramp, staging, props that you can have on the left or the right of the stage. So really full customizability for these arenas. It's really, really cool. Changing all the colors of everything. You're literally going to be able to customize this as much as you want. Like they're really going to give you the full creative control in this game to make it the video game that you want. So this could look like a brand new WWE video game, or it could look like a brand new AEW video game, or whatever, however you want to window dress this game, you'll be able to do that. And I think that is super, super cool. Then we've got Create an Entrance. In this arena lighting demonstration, you'll see glimpses of what's to come as it pertains to UPW's full-length entrances. So let's take a quick look at that as well. So this, I'm pretty sure have I seen this? I'll give it a thumbs up. Maybe I haven't. This is from October 4th, 2023. So this is another older one as well. I think some of this might have just been exclusive to the Patreon. And that's why for anything I wouldn't have seen, that's all it would have been, is stuff that would have been locked behind the Patreon initially. So this is just giving you an idea of changing the lighting for your entrances. I believe that's what they're going over mostly here. Again, this is all like pre-alpha, early footage. Yeah, so they start going into the different lights. So you can have like a spotlight. Let's speed up this one again as well. But this just gives you an idea to show you here that you can change whatever lighting you want. You can have a spotlight on you, bring the lights down, bring them up. Very, very cool stuff. I think it looks great. Really, really cool here. Just getting all that different stuff. Like very much for a Kane entrance, something like that. Or a House of Black. I think it's cool. I'm a very big fan. I hope they nail the pyro out of the park as well. Being able to time when your pyro goes off, all that kind of stuff. Because we know in the Aki games, the pyro was not what it is today. So I really hope they nail it out of the park with the pyro and stuff. I'm sure they will. Again, these guys are huge, huge wrestling fans. I can't thank Jbarnacles enough for putting this all together for you guys. The big pieces I'm taking out of it is just like some of the new screenshots I'm seeing. This obviously an updated model where you see blue collar Bill Dollar. Just being able to edit the different parts of the attire. We saw the body morphing. That's super cool. And then these new face models. This is the first time I'm seeing these. Looking absolutely gorgeous. So I love this stuff. I hope you guys are as excited for Ultra Pro Wrestling as I am. Again, they're shooting for a 2025 release. I don't want them rushing it. They know they're not going to rush it. They know the community doesn't want them to rush it. They know players are getting restless. And I hear comments all the time. Even when I did with a thing with Strider Tube Wrestling the other day, when we had a little chat, there was a lot of comments saying that Ultra Pro Wrestling better come out soon. It's been in the works for too long, blah, blah, blah. Guys, you got to remember, the Kickstarter for this thing, the funding for this game came just over a year ago. Like, or I guess it was February 2023. So about 2 years ago now. So don't rush these things. This team is small. I think there's about a handful, like 5, 6 devs working on the game. And they just want to make sure that when it's released, it's perfect. You know, it has to have all the things it needs. The career mode has to be extensive and have a lot of replayability. All the customization in the world is going to be great, but it will do nothing if there's no single player experience, and just having matches for matches' sake or doing a create a pay-per-view is only going to take you, create an event, it's only going to take you so far. So they really need to make sure that that 80s campaign really lives up to the hype. It really needs to be extensive and have a lot of replayability, different paths you can go on with different choices you make or different wrestlers you pick. It needs to really be that extensive career to keep players playing, so that every week people are coming back on your Mondays for Ultra Pro Wrestling Monday Blast, and they're competing for that, you know, that weekly, the World Championship online and like live streamed through Ultra Pro Wrestling's Twitch or their YouTube or however they're going to be streaming it. But that's exciting, and I want to be competing for that. But we want more players playing this game, and the way you keep the players to play the PvP, play the online, is through an extensive story that has a lot of replayability, and with everything else, all the creative stuff that we're able to do. Being able to customize all your characters, make your superheroes, make your favorite anime characters, whatever you want. I've already talked to Sam himself. He wants to have things in there that aren't going to necessarily even be an attire part for an in-game wrestler. Just stuff in the creation stuff, like say a Super Saiyan Goku's hair or a Super Saiyan Vegeta's hair, like Goku's hair and stuff, so that you can make a Goku, a Vegeta, and stuff in this game to play as. So very, very cool, very detail-oriented. They're looking at all the right things. Again, if you want to check out this post with all of these beautiful videos to update yourself on Ultra Pro Wrestling, well, the first thing you need to do if you want to keep up to date to Ultra Pro Wrestling is you need to smash that subscribe button, because Mr. Dubs has got you covered on everything Ultra Pro Wrestling. And also, go check out the playlist for Ultra Pro Wrestling on my videos on my channel, as I have, again, extensive coverage of everything that's ever been Ultra Pro Wrestling, and I will continue to do so long after release, as I am so very excited for this game. I am one of the Kickstarter supporters. I believe in the project, and I've been supporting them from day one. So shout outs to Jbarnacles for putting this all together for you guys and for us to take a look at. Very, very exciting stuff. I'm super hyped for Ultra Pro Wrestling. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. What are you most excited for in Ultra Pro Wrestling? Had you seen all of this stuff before? Are you excited for all the creation and creative things you're going to do? Who's the first creator wrestler you're going to make? Are you excited that we're getting community creations and we're going to have big creators making all kinds of characters? Sam himself has said they're all about, for modders, being able to mod stuff in the game. So if they want to make cool mods and you want to mod this game to your heart's content, they're all for it. They want to give you all the tools available to you guys so that you can make this game what you want it to be. You can play it with the roster that you want, whether you use the over 100 unique characters that have been created for Ultra Pro Wrestling, or you like some of the Ultra Pro Wrestling, the long list of DLC characters that we are, like real life wrestlers that we are getting in this game, or are you just excited for all the creations of real life wrestlers, say like a Roman Reigns or The Rock or anything else, as you said, the very beginning of the post. If you want to make an Andre the Giant, Road Warriors or an Ultimate Warrior, a Macho Man Randy Savage, Stings, Undertakers, Steve Austins, Rocks, Roman Reigns, Kenny Omegas, you're going to have the freedom to do so, and they're all going to be there for you on Community Creations. So I can't wait, but this video went way longer than I thought it was going to be, but thank you to Jbarnacles and everybody at the Hyper Focus Games team. All of you guys, keep up the great work. Keep that content coming, because I am so excited to keep covering this game, and I can't wait for that demo. So if you guys have any news on when that demo's coming, let your boy know. But anyways, until the next one, Dubious Ones, I appreciate you all for watching. Stay frosty. Until the next one. Deuces.